Yo ho ho! What's going on, boys? We're back. 110 redraws. So before we get started, I know I'm having like a bad few days. That's why it took so long to release this. But you should be back on the grind today. So I'll drop a bunch of content. We'll get back on the train, get it back started. Let's begin. Let's go to a live stream. So we're not gonna have the numbers or the height meter in the corner, but this is obviously a reaction. So you guys already know the circumstances. Let's see what the redraw is about. Shout out to Lucci and Gray Words only. That's it. Nobody else. Page 1. That looks like the pattern that was like that Orochi and like Sairochi was using. Maybe even God. With the like that cover page, the chapter, yeah, the cover page. With that like the brain design underneath the crevice where I think Saitama and Rover or Saitama and Orochi fought right up in there. This looks badass, kind of. With the sun eclipse and stuff in the background, that's badass. Top of the next page. One second. Oh, jump. My little brother's visiting. He has a cat, so. Alright. Top of the next page, you got Eon, just like the last one. I did reread the original like a few days ago, I think a day or two ago. So I do somewhat recall the positioning, but I'm pretty sure some of the pictures are stance is going to be a little bit different. I'll compare it after as well, and I'll do a review so I can really complain and really hype it up. But the big differences should be really noticeable. There'll be things I've never seen before. The boys out there tired and stuff after holding off double long hair. Top of the next page. Yo. Before double long hair had a design bit, but like he looking a little bit tougher right here, bro. Low key a little bit like Doflamingo with the feathers right there, bro. Bro, and I love the I don't know what that's called, bro. The like kind of like the royal type-ish prince type designs, bro, where the collar's like up and like it has a permanent shape to it, or it's fitted. I don't know how to call it, but I don't know what that's called. To you English boys or whatever, like I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it first with like English military generals, or that's where I would assume would come from first, or just military generals in general. Let me know if like that has a name or anything. My Achilles heel is my hair. What? Okay, so I guess they sliced his hair so much that like he lost it all. Okay, I'm gonna read the other tab to see exactly how they beat him. Whether it was like they actually stabbed him or like whether they just cut all his hair off. Because this is different. It's like an elf now with those big ears like that. Top of the next page. So when they cut all his hair away, he collapses? What the heck? We won? But all we did was rush in and cut all his hair. Yeah. What a terrifying opponent. With threatening offense and defense. Hey, is it safe down there? It's all clear up here. This is the end of the fight. But I'm not sure if in the chapter, like, Eon was, like, spewing all that, like, basically strategy. But I'm not sure if that was in the previous chapter or not. Hey, is it safe down there? It's all clear up here. Bushijo's looking up. Top of the next page. I guess they are somewhat keeping each other alive. Huh. That's how I didn't want to retcon that. It was close. Even with all three of us. 1-on-1 our swords wouldn't have been able to keep up. Are there many others like him? If so, it would be tough to deal with the remaining monsters. Now that I think back though, it still does bring down on my a little bit, man, because like him killing the Rinky squad was kind of like badass, man. It was showing like the ferocity and like his disregard for rules whenever no one's looking around. He just gets the job done. I kind of like that renegadeness of that character because none of the other heroes were actually like declaringly with that. Like a few of them, you could kind of get that context with them, somewhat like Drive Knight, but that's not even necessarily like true. He may be able to help people, or he may be willing to help people, or like I don't know really. All the other heroes have really shown like their willingness to save and help. So I guess that's what the retcon is, that like Amai won't go as far as to like actually hurt allies. It'll just be that like he'll be willing to disregard them, but he still attempted it though. So and Yan was there to stop him though. So I guess it doesn't take it away from it exactly. I don't know, but they should have died. They should have died. That was it. Well, we won't have to worry about Master. Look at that, Tommy. Single slice. Oh boy, bruh. Yo, then the scenic, bruh. It's the same one as before, but like, it's just badass at glance back. Now, one thing that I was, bro, this nigga decides to eat when we're doing the video only, bro. Like, that's when he decides to do everything. The rest of the day, he sleeps. When we're doing videos, I was seeing that some of the panels had like Atomic doing like having weird hand stances, like, or like he'll defend or attack with his left hand, and then the next panel the blade will be in his right hand as if he's like switching back and forth. So I'm interested to see if Morata's like gonna be adjusting that a lot, because he does have his like his sheath and everything on his left side. So I'm assuming that he draws from the right like that. We've seen G5 of the variants for like he had different sheaths everywhere, so he was like drawing like badassery like that. We talked about that in one of the podcasts, but I'm interested to see like if he is gonna fix that, and that's one of the things that he's gonna focus on. Maybe he touched up on more. I don't know, bro. It's just badassery, bro. I was seeing in the chat like I've been like avoiding the chat for like a day because I haven't read the chapter. But I think I saw a panel of like Itosai from Vagabond looking so bad, right? And it's funny because Itosai looks exactly, or excuse me, not Itosai. Bushido looks exactly like Itosai. If you look at the characters, if you see the mirage of characters, or the variety of characters in Vagabond, and then you see like Atomic Samurai, you can see who Atomic Samurai is kind of like a mixture of, and like Bushido is almost exactly a replica of Itosai. It was kind of disappointing when he wasn't going to be that crazy strong. When I first saw the Disciples, I thought Bushido was going to be like the strongest of all of them, but then I saw what his blade looked like, and I was like, and Yan was like ranked high, so it was like, huh? But it's still badass. Like, that's why I miss my boy Yan. Top of the next page. Like, I remember this one, yeah. Hold on. But yeah, bro, just look at that pattern, bro. There's like you can tell from the last page and this page, like you can see how it's a slice from the front and the back. Like it's an omnidirectional slice. And whether the badass thing about like Atomic Samurai, this is the signature thing about the character. You know how like Zoro has like, the 2 or 3 swords on him, does the whole stances, has the cool names for his attacks and like that. That's like the signature stuff. But Atomic signature is that like he'll do one slice and it ends up being like multiple or hundreds of slices in like an instance. And like that's what's so badass about it. And like mixing together with like the positioning of all the different monsters, how far away they were from him, like this guy's lethal. Like lethal. You can be far away from him or seemingly outside of the physical range of his blade, and you can still be cut in half just by his regular attacks. Like, and granted, they're fodder. They're fodder, but like, still though, bro. Oh boy, man. Luring them here and cutting them in half with a single swing. As expected of the great swordsmaster Atomic Samurai. Oh, who's that? Nigga's like, someone was able to defend against my flash attack? He named it! Stop! Flashy! Stop it! This nigga said Flashy ain't the only one with the flashies, man. Okay! Translation here. It was Lucci and I think someone else. I forgot the guy's name. I'll give him credit because they actually did the translation. And Lucci told me and sent me the translation on time. So I'll give credit to the translators. But is it really called flash attack or is it just a quick attack? It's kind of ironic that like the fastest attacking swordsman would be naming his attack an attack quick attack. Like, oh, this is the quickest of my quick attack. Like, no, nigga, like, nah. He probably called that. That's probably the name of the attack, flash attack. Nah, but attack, man. Damn, bro. And the guy in that statement right there, that dialogue. No. This dialogue is indeed specific and correct, and I will give credit to it because of that panel here. It says, luring them here and then cutting them in half with a single swing. I walked over past that, but like that's where the context gets. That opponent only saw one swing, but it's clear from the pieces that they're in, the hundreds of pieces that they're in, and Atomic Samurai cut them multiple times. That shows the disparity between like his observation and Atomic Samurai's cutting speed. But I still can't, like, I'm still not going to say this is a named attack. I was hyped for a second, but he called it attack. I'm like, stop, man. Like, come on, man. Like, at least call it a slash, man. Like, you got the atomic slash, you got the focus atomic slash. What? A flashy attack? Stop, man. Or flash attack, man. That's not a named attack. Top of the next page. Ooh. You know, when I was doing the reread, I kind of somewhat skipped over, hold on, let me share this stream real fast. I skipped over the design of Devil Long, or Sword Devil Executioner. Because I remembered it from last time, and it was kind of like, it was a weird design, but we were talking about it, whatever, in the podcast. But he kind of looks badass now, bro, with like the shoulder blades like that, bro. And the third one being covered by like the blade, bro. It's like, at least he like put some attention into the design of like some of the like minor characters. Granted, he is gonna be like a main threat. I'm just saying, like, he looks badass right there with the staggered eyes, like the rover set. I am the one who has dedicated his soul to the blade, Sword Devil Executioner. Your blood will be my fuel as I march towards being the greatest in the world. So you trying to eat this nigga on the path, man. Same thing he did like last time, man. He's out there one-handed and shit. Yeah, that cat. Same thing as last time, bro. Top of the next page. So, we are equals. Like last time, man. But now then, is that everyone? Anyone who hasn't been sliced up yet, raise your hand. Yeah. I remember that, bro. He kept the same hamlet too, right? Same design and everything. Badass. I think this is a little bit different, though. Or the hallway's been drawn differently. I don't remember those pillars like that, bro. That's badass, bro. Damn, bro. Murata out there. He's okay. Top of the next stage. That draw, bro. Is he hitting it up against the wall? Is that why he's doing that, bro? It just yo D5, bro. Without the drawing, niggas, man. Machine God D5. Atomic Samurai. Battle data acquisition complete. I have a complete copy of your sword techniques. Please stop your pointless resistance and present me with your neck. Yeah. We're all God. That's probably the most badass thing he said. And probably like the most badass thing a bunch of people have said in a minute, bro. Like, the dialogue hasn't been as clever for like a bunch of the guys. Before like Darkseid, bro. Darkseid came in with that clever stuff. Yo. Yo, Darkseid was flexing on old boy, bro. A dialogue for Darkseid was fitted, bro. But like, for a minute, and I think Tatsumaki said like one or two things that like have been around there, but like, bro, yo, stop resisting and give me that neck, boy. Yo, yeah, that's how you do it. I'm fucking with G5, bro. Top of the next page. Yo, this is new, bro. God, these atomic, bro. He out there just come here, boy. Look at that, bro, with the long blade neck, bro. Bro, this is like thumbnail worthy and everything, bro. This is like Flashy versus Atomic Pole question set up, man. Like, because Flashy do got a panel where he's walking up and he's looking badass, where he's got the blade out, or there's one where he's like he had just finished like beating two monsters and he has the blade right in front of him. That's coming up like that, bro. I hope this is colored already. Oh, top of the next page. Oh, did you just say you copied my technique with the sword? What is this deal, bro? Yo, G5 walking up like Delta though. And Atomic's like, oh, did you just say you copied my technique with the sword? These toys they make nowadays are amazing. Yo, my boy, what they clap? Oh, yeah, with the smirk in the single. Hold up, bro. Hold up. I got to, man. Bro. My boy about to clap. It's in a minute. But let me get my play. My boy said, hold on, bro. My nigga said, hold on. I got you, but well now. If it's any good, maybe I'll order online from my disciples to practice with. With the smirk, man. Hold up. Well now, if it's any good, I can't do it like that. That bitch too skinny, man. Bruh. Yo, this is the thumbnail right here, bruh. I hope niggas color this, bro. This high key like the bruh. One nigga looking right, bruh. With the missing the background, grayed out, blacked out. My boy. Top of the next page, man. Oh. Yo. The edits better be flowing, bruh. Yo, you could throw Garou versus Darkshine edits, hella edits like that in there where like Darkshine's just sitting there posing, bro, and the Tommy's about to cut him, bro. Bro, he just took the stance too, but he just got the stance, he just like hold on. I want to poke a dog. My boy said, come here, bro. Yo, can't see my feet right now. Cause my feet is, bruh. A time I got there just like, come here, boy, I'm about to give it to you, boy, stop. Yo, hey, high key, bit. I wouldn't be surprised if For Honor come out with a One Punch Man, whatchamacallit, deal. Partnership, man. A topic be clapping niggas in that bitch, man. Yo, D5 look big as hell, though, bro. He's probably like 8. Cause Atomic is like 6. 7. Damn, bro, the standoff, bitch. The silent standoff. Look at that shit, man. Oh, what the heck? It's kind of weird, bro. How you drew Atomic so like fit and type of form right there? That's kind of like you drew a mistake, man. Like the left side of his chin, like his literal left side of his chin, not like seeing it, like his literal left side of his chin. It was kind of like I don't know, bro, like a mistake, man. He's still big as hell though, bruh. Top of the next stage. Damn, bruh. They skipped and cut out all the shit talking, bro. Like, you just gonna end him like that, bro, with one? Come on, bro. He's sitting there talking junk like, come here, boy. Come here, boy. But is that like downplay G5? Because we didn't get to see him go head up against Atomic Samurai. Like, he still like showed some great swordsmanship. But like the fact that he like went head up on our clash with like, I don't know. There's always a possibility that like there's some BS after this and like he isn't dead. Or he isn't kaput like he was last time. But if all in all it turns out to be the same where like he's kaput and he has to run away and he does the usual like last resort attack and then escapes to the surface, then I think it downplays G5, but let's see what happens in the next panels. 2 sword style. He's trying to match him there. Atomic slash. Damn, bruh. Look at all them times he cut him, man. Top of the next page. Even broke his blades! Even broke his blades, man! Yo. Bruh. I think Flashy got a panel where he broke a blade. And he's gonna say, oh, he didn't break a dragon's blade. Stop, bruh. A blade is a blade, bruh. He broke that shit, bruh. 2. Stop. Yo. We now have to have another conversation, or I have to do another few panel collection and context reading to really do this Atomic Samurai versus Flashy poll video. Probably later today. Probably in like 3 hours. Maybe less. The Atomic breaking blades now. Alright. Let's hope we didn't lose anything. Still though, the context where we give G5 and see all the like clashes. That was cool. Top of the next page. What the heck? Clashes. Oh no, that's the rest of Atomic's like. Ding 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 ding. Or those look like G5's slashes or whatever with his 2 sword style, but they don't outnumber Atomic's, but that looks like what that is. That's like the path of the blades clashing, whatever. So it was a cheap imitation after all. Okay, so this panel is the same thing. It's as if he's like anticipating like a cyborg that like actually has the capabilities. Because in the other translation, he did mention the different skills of that G5 was mentioning or whatever, and how he was missing the fun factor. But I'm wondering if like he's taking the threat like that serious. Not like he's anticipating a serious threat. Top of the next page. I didn't cut its core. Don't tell me there's something extra hard on the inside. Okay, so they kept the same feat. So I have the extra strong interior G5. Still beam attack. He's on that one last attack, huh? Yo. Yo. The fact, okay, all right. Listen, I read the Flashy fight, and while I'm reading this, I'm giving context to Flashy the entire time. I'm sorry, like to the viewers that are not really like invested in that confrontation. That's what our community's about, man. All right, the strongest party in the Shogunate is the ADF, man. The ADF, man. Everybody else is secondary, and the flashy boys, they in there too, bro. We can't lie. Like, flashy boys, the drive hype trains in there, bro. Like the Goketu suckers, bro. Like the Amai fondlers, bro. Like the Tatsu like worshippers. Like there's a bunch of individuals out there. The pig god quote, like pig god stop. The gums guy, the dude getting gums in there. Like, what? Stop, gums. But in the Flashy fight, they were talking where they were moving sometimes. It was kind of like, you can't really do that, but like, okay. Now Atomic did it too, so it's fine. This is supposed to be a laser attack. He cut that laser in half, man. Yo. Airblade, man. Top of the next page. Same thing. You already mentioned it, bro. Like, it's not even just like. It's just that question about, somebody mentioned about how the FAS or like how the Atomic Slash don't really touch like durability, but like they do. And like the instance that like his first effort with the Atomic Slash didn't break through his core, it's a durability compensation or like that comparison there. Like D5's core strong as stuff, or strong as heck. Strong as heck. But like this is different. Like you're cutting a fluid. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like there aren't that many easy. There are some fluids you can cut, like water. Like you can cut liquids, but like not gases. I'm sorry, like you can cut fluids like this. Like the cloud is literally like it's spread. Like straight down the middle. You can't explain that, man. Like that's a special affinity there. Something special happened there. Like if show me that. Show me somebody like cutting it and then like a cloud is like literally cut like that. Show me that. And then all right, we'll use the physics for that. But until then, this is a special affinity. He's literally cutting that. See, he did fix the context with his right hand. Yeah, everything's been on his right hand. He finishes out on his right side, yeah, and then he puts a blade away on his right side. Yeah. They are pretty capable. They got away. I'll leave the escapees to the surface team. Oh, he's saying. That cat, boy. And my boy walking out. Tell me what they say. Even their improvised teamwork is better than what we have going on. And then slicing them up. All right, Yon out there, as expected of an A class. Those are some nice skills. Just the result of my master's teachings. The best teacher, bitch. Yeah. Top of the next page. Why don't you guys come work with us for PMC, private military company? It pays better than the Hero Association, and they'll arrange you a higher ranked position. Trying to get swordsmen out there. We could also introduce you to a capable. Oh! My boy finna get an arm! Stop! 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 The downplay! Murata was lying when he had Yan say, "Oh, I'm still not at home. Oh, I'm not as classy." He was lying, bitch. You are as classy, Yan. You out there doing that thing to niggas, bruh. And now you finna get a whole arm, bitch. Stop, bitch. Yan with an arm out there holding off Suiryu to the last minute and then taking his life, bitch. Extreme diffing Yan, bitch. Yan with 2 arms is extreme diffing Suiryu and taking him, bitch. And just taking it, bitch. Stop. Just stop, bro. My name is Yan, 2 arms, bitch. Hold up, bitch. Let me change my Discord name right now, bitch. Hold up. 2 arms, Yan. What? Stop. My boy out here now, bro. Hold it. Stop. My boy out here. My boy. Bruh. We were sitting there teasing about it on the podcast. We're talking about some, oh, Yan needs to get 2 arms now, bro. The association's putting in work. Bro. Are you telling me that my boy's gonna have to go to Narinki's boys, bro? To utilize what Ganma's resources, man? Like, When he about to get an arm, dude. God, please, yo, Yan finna be cutting 14 niggas down, man, at a time. Now it's like 12, nigga, 14 niggas, man. Stop. Bro, my boy about to clap Yan, bro. 2 arms, man. Hold on, I didn't even this is your capable prosthetic limb manufacturer we've invested in. Look at Pussy just like, oh. Look at Yanni looking back. Time out. That's a generous offer. But our hero activities are part of our training. It's different from a career change. That's so. Please, in the next panel, let it be that they offer him the manufacturing thing anyways. If not, Murata isn't only gay. That's okay. We should get that Murata. It's about time we put it into these games. First, he turned the Phoenix into a penguin. No. First, he killed the Phoenix by tickling him. Then he turned the Phoenix into a penguin. Then he took away the Nova. Then he turned Orochi into an octopus, lotus, insect, lizard thing on the top, on the bottom of like some big titty. If this isn't like the biggest sign of like alien invasion or like 2020 like laying its mark on like eternity, man. Like we have to do something to stop this man, man. Are you telling me that he's really going as far as to tease us with saying, here, bro, you can get a whole new arm, man? Arm manufacturers do exist. And then not give him an arm? They tell you to do this in stories. Like, if you put a big, like, gun or, like, in the room or whatever, and you mention a gun in your story or something like that, you have to use that gun in the story. Or else, why did you mention it? There would be no point in mentioning it. It would be stupid of you. It would be excess details, something that you would take out of that story. Don't tell me that they are arms manufacturers. Offer him an arms manufacturer. And if he like, oh no. What? I hate Murata, bruh. Like, where's the thing at? So I can clown this man. Bruh, where? Bruh. The level of clownery, bruh. Top of the next page, bruh. All of the murderous aura had completely disappeared from the battle. With your power. We want that skill so badly, we'd kill to have it. We'll kill some niggas for you if you work with us. What? Them niggas big eye, bro. It worked perfect with ambush-based strategies. That's more about self-control than a fighting style. And yeah, I'm out here talking about self-control, bro. You niggas out here all the time talking about self-control, bro. Like, I guess, bro, you're right. But do you guys have any interest in hero activities? Or in the way of the sword? He just thought to cross reverse recruit, bit. He's squad 3. He's like looking at him like, oh, you trying to reverse squad, huh? You trying to get us on your team, huh? You trying to get the Atomic More disciples, bit. With the suits, bit. Yo, imagine shooting up niggas with the suits, bit. Yo, with them suits. Bro, them suits out there busting buildings, bit. Not my thing. Things like a warrior's code or a sense of justice are just in the way for me. Oh yeah, we know. Oh, time the next stage. Still, you can't talk about things like justice or ideals if you've never experienced true hell or how effing filthy people can be, can you? Thinking along those lines, sometimes I think we're the ones with the right to talk about that, not you. Oh, so he's being hostile like that. To a degree, but no. And Neon says, I'll keep that in mind. You gonna yield, but Neon diffuses every situation, man. Once again. And Bushy George is like, I'll cut you down right now, boy. That smile, yo. Yo, hey, copy and paste that smile, but them cheeks. Oh, although regrettably, the cheeks. If you join us, the cheeks, boy. You'll have to be versatile enough to resort to crocodile tears to deceive your enemy. Cheeks. Cheeks. We wanted to show you guys our fun performance. Nigga cheeks. We were detained by the monsters. Oh yeah. Oh, nigga out here trying to brag. Y'all was about to get clapped. Top of the next page. Before we go though, the cheeks, man. Top of the next page. Ah, sab me. Haha. The captain's acting was top notch. As if none of us were acting there. We managed to survive thanks to that. Seriously? That was real honest to God crying. Right. We couldn't let that chance slip. I can't tell them that I almost pissed myself there. y'all were about to die. Y'all were about to die. Hang on. I thought at least one of them would have been crying for real. Was I the only one then? I'm just quick-witted. You're just quick-witted. It's like count, man. Better stick with the acting line then. Their teamwork is great. Yo! This nigga Yanni stupid! Well, hero should follow their example. Top of the next page. Oh yeah, bro, look at Toddy out there. Look at take it off, man. Just take it off, man. Help me. Hey kid, wait up. Top of the next page. Yeah. Hey, my boy Black Spur. Hey, you brat. I'm not gonna do anything much to you. I'm just gonna kill you. That's it. Boom, you're dead. It'll be over in an instant. Hey, that blade, air blade coming up. Same as before. Come out of the way. Yeah. Oh, you're a pretty nimble one. All right, looks like that's gonna be pretty concrete, pretty similar to the original. Yeah, that's pretty nice, man. Not too many pivotal changes. Just adding more context and more conversation for the Nenegi team and Yan and the boys. I don't like that, like, we lost combat for that. If that was going to be, like, a trade-off. It seemed like that was going to be a trade-off, so it is what it is. I'm assuming that the limits have to do with, like, page production. And they don't want to, like, have to, like, print so many pages in a volume. Probably some cost-effective thing. Some BS like that. And it's a shame that, like, that comes into account when it is about producing volumes. But if that's the case, maybe we should actually archive the originals of these things and have that in a separate volume or a separate format. See what the story would actually turn out to be like that. Although some things would have to change though, like the Nenegi team obviously surviving. That'd have to be something that we have to keep in, so you probably couldn't change that too much. I don't know. I definitely want to like go about like archiving now all of One Punch Man. We were doing that to an extent with the Viz versions, but now with these extensive redraws and like removal of such great art and such great feats, I don't think it's like reasonable to not like retain all of Murata's releases. That being said, though, it's gonna be it for this session. Stay tuned. I think we have some more stuff coming out today. See y'all boys then. Yo ho!